Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm here with another video, and in today's video I'm gonna talk to you guys about an Xbox One or Xbox One X charger or power supply unit. They're actually called power supply unit. They are not called a charger, as they are not charging any battery or anything like that. Most people are confused and keep saying these are the chargers. These are not the charger because they don't charge anything. They are power supply unit or PSU. And in this video I'm gonna talk to you guys why they are actually one of the main reasons that we get lots of these power units in the store lately, and why are the main causes of the failure. It can have many other failures, but one of the main causes, I'm gonna explain it to you guys and show it to you guys, and how you can prevent it. And the first main cause for this one is when people buy this one, they see a big, huge brick, and they're like, okay, this is a power unit. Put it behind the desk, behind the table, behind this couch, and just plug it in behind the TV. And this thing sits there for months and months, without anybody. They grab it and just clean it, and they're like, okay, just leave it back there. They don't actually do a service to them. And why do you need to do service to these ones? Because they have a fan and they have a cooling system inside here, so you need to clean that fan so the airflow inside gets a really nice airflow, so the components, they don't overheat and they don't burn. The capacitors start burning, they start exploding because of the overheating problem that they're having. And the overheating problem is not a defect or fabrication or anything like that. It's because of the user does not give any service to them. And this particular one is the same thing. After a few minutes, it just shuts down and it just won't turn on. And again, I'm going to show you step by step how to open it up, and we're going to see the reason why and how you can prevent it. So the tools that you're going to be needing. Tool number one is this screwdriver. I just removed the whole thing. I made it really pointy, so it has to be really sharp and not too sharp, but sharp to puncture a plastic, pointy one. So you need this one, really tough one. Tool number two, you'll need a screwdriver set. I use this UFIXTEK tool set. They are one of the best. They have all the tools that you need, the secure lock, torque lock that have a little pinhole in the middle. These are the ones that we're going to use for this one, and many other bits that you need for laptop, for Xbox, or for anything else. And tool number three, you need a working towel. This is really important. So you want to work on a nice place, clean, and alcohol. And you might need some tweezers, just have it in case. All right. First thing first, you want to flip it over, and we want to remove these rubber legs at the bottom. If you try to just peel them off like this, you're going to just rip them off. Clearly, you're just going to rip them off. They're not going to come out. So no matter how much you try, it will not come out. The best thing is to grab this tool that you made, or if you can buy one, I actually found this somewhere. And you want to poke it right underneath this plastic towards the center. From here, diagonally towards the middle. So let me do this, put it there, and with a force, just puncture right through there about 3 to 4 millimeters. And now you just want to pull it upward, and it should come out just like this. So this is what you want to do. Trust me, if you try to pull it out like this, you will rip it out. Next one here, same thing. Put it right there, puncture right all the way through. Do a better job and it will come out. You have to feel it once it goes all the way in, so you can pick it up. If the plastic comes out, just push it back in. Make sure the hard plastic and the soft leg, they are together. it comes out, just try to push it back in. Now we have the access to the screws. We're gonna be using a torque number 10 with a secure lock in the middle, and we're gonna remove the 4 screws. You might need a little bit of more force. All right. Now you want to flip it over in a normal position. You want to lift up the top cover, just pull it out, and there should be a cable lying down somewhere over there. This is the fan cable right there. So look at all this dust in there. So what you want to do, you want to pull this jack backward so you can disconnect the fan cable. Just like that. All right. Now you can see the reason why. Look at all this dust that comes in here, it stays and covers all the capacitors, so the capacitor cannot cool down nicely. This is what happens. Now before we continue, this is really important that you do this at your own risk. There's a shocking hazard, so don't continue this if you're not going to follow every instructions. It is very important to you grab a plastic handle screwdriver, and what you want to do, you want to see these 2 capacitors. You see these 2 legs that they have? You want to just shorten these 2 legs together. Just make sure the screwdriver touches both of them. Okay? Just like that. Try to reach and touch those. If you hear a spark, that's fine. That's what you want to hear. You want to discharge these 2 capacitors. All right. Now what you want to do, you want to grab it from this end upward and pull it out, slide it out, and there's the rest of the garbage underneath. So we're gonna take this outside and we're gonna clean it up with an old toothbrush. For now, we're gonna work on this end. The fan is right underneath. So we're gonna use a bit number 0 Phillips. We're gonna remove this screw right here. The screw right in the other corner. And we're gonna lift up. There's this one screw here too. Remove the 3 screws and lift up the fan. There's the fan. You can see how dirty it is. And look at the fan housing right there. Look at all this dirt. So there's a lot of dirt in there. So you want to clean up all this dirt inside there. We should be able to lift this part up. In most of the console, this part comes out. Every charger is different. Even you have the same models, it's going to be different. So you have to find some pocketing to poke it through and pull this dust out. But otherwise, this one with the air can is not going to come out. You just have to poke most of them out, and the rest you can just blow the air through here. It will come through this side out. All right, let's take it outside and clean it up, and I'll be back. I took it outside and I cleaned it up nicely. So we cleaned up with the air compressor. We cleaned up nice from there. I use an old toothbrush, brush the fan, make sure the fan is working softly. And what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna put back down the fan in its place. Put the screw that we removed from here. Also, I noticed that most of my viewers don't subscribe to my channel. It would be a really nice help if you guys could subscribe and click that thumbs up button if my videos help you guys out. And I will try to help out and answer all the questions that you guys have and take requests. So it'd be a really nice plus if you guys could help out by subscribing. All right, now that we clean up the bottom tray, grab the top one, put it in place, put this side down first, put the cable in its place. Okay, bring it down, make sure it's nice and done. Look how clean is that right now. Now we're gonna grab the charger top right here and then plug in the fan connector. There's only one way it goes in. So put it right there, align it on top. You can just lift it up a little bit so I have more room to play. And then squeeze it right in there. This cable has to go around the capacitors. Yours might be different styles, so not all of them are the same way, but they have the same logic. The fan is on top, 3-4 screws, remove the fan and clean it up. Down here you might see a different format, but it's exactly the same thing, the same procedure. Alright, grab the top cover. Make sure again this cable comes out. Rotate, make sure it sits nicely in there. Bring it over. Hold it, press both sides, flip it upside down, and put the 4 screws and push down the rubbers back in. And I hope this video helped you guys out, and I explained myself one of the major failures for the power units that we get in the store. And so if you guys do your own service every year at least, you will prevent it from failing or burning down components on the charger. I made another video how to replace the components if they are failing, so you can check my other videos. But to prevent it, you might want to do your own service and cleaning every 6-7 months, or at least depending on how much you want to how long is working the console. If you're playing it 6 hours in a day, you might want to do it every year. You squeeze down the bottom rubbers and you're all set. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.